Mga kapatid, ayon dito sa isang report, no? Hindi daw handa o hindi daw ginawa ang army o ang mga militar ng China para makipagdigma sa ibang bansa. Ito'y ginawa daw o binuo ng China para protektahan lang yung kanilang komunistang bansa, mga kapatid, no? Hindi natin alam kung may katotohanan tong report na yon, pero etong videong to ay mula sa international news na First Post. Yan, no? Nakikita ninyo, mga kapatid. Sabi rito, is China's PLA war ready? Handa daw ba o war ready ba etong People's Liberation Army ng China, mga kapatid? Sabi kasi rito, bagong US report raises questions o may question, no? Is China's PLA war ready? New US report raises question. Sabi ganun, a new US think tank report questions the combat readiness of China's military, suggesting that Beijing's military build-up under Xi Jinping is aimed more at securing Communist Party, para daw secure lang, no, ang Communist Party control than preparing for a war. Sabing ganun, o para makontrol lang yung kanilang komunistang bansa kesa sa paghanda o maging handa sa mga digmaan. While the PLA's modernization has drawn global attention, the report highlights that the political loyalty within the military, including the role of political commissars and time spent on ideology, could hinder its combat effectiveness, especially against a peer adversary like the US. However, some experts argue that Xi's focus on Taiwan indicates China's readiness for conflict if necessary. Now, para mas maunawaan natin tong balitang to, mga kapatid, panoorin na lamang natin to mula rito sa First Post. Pero bago natin to simulan, huwag mong kalimutan mag-subscribe. Click mo na rin ang notification bell para ma-notify ka pag may mga bago tayong reaction video tulad nito. Alright, so wag na natin patagalin pa. Panoorin na natin to, mga tol. China not ready for war. Hindi daw handa, mga tol, ang mga sundalo ni Xi Jinping sa gera.
And what about China? Is the military pressure on Taipei just for show, or is Beijing truly prepared to wage war over Taiwan?
Ano nga ba talaga, no? Ready ba talaga sila o for show lang, no?
Xi Jinping has set a deadline for the PLA, that's the People's Liberation Army, the Chinese army. He wants them to be war ready by 2027. He has repeated this goal several times, but the US has its doubts.
Nagdududa ang Amerika, mga tol.
A new report is raising questions. It comes from the Washington-based RAND Corporation. This report claims that the PLA is not war-ready and that China's military modernization has a different purpose. The report says the modernization is not aimed at winning wars overseas.
So yung modernization ay hindi nakatutok na magtagumpay sa mga gera laban sa ibang bansa, mga tol. Kumbaga, ang talagang layunin lang daw ng kanilang army is protektahan ang Communist Party, sabing ganun.
But the PLA's focus instead is on protecting the Communist Party. Our next report brings you the details.
So etong ganito kalaking army, mga tol, is pang pan-display lang, no? Para lang protektahan ng Communist Party, pero hindi sila build o hindi sila ginawa para makipagdigma sa ibang mga tol, pag-usapang readiness. No questions na about America, mga tol. Alam na natin yan. Sa loob ng maraming dekada, nakikita na natin yung kanilang activeness, no? Pakiging aktibo nila, mga tol, sa mga gera. Halos lahat ng gera dito sa mundo, nandiyan na presensya nila eh.
China's recent military build-up has stunned the world. The rapid modernization of the PLA, the creation of the world's largest naval fleet, the growing stockpile of nuclear weapons, and the expansion of military bases overseas. Rivals like the United States see this build-up as a direct challenge and a potential military threat. But some researchers in the United States hold a different view.
So iba ang nakikita ng ibang researcher. Some researchers, ang iba ang nakikita nila.
They believe the PLA's modernization drive is to bolster the Communist Party and to uphold the party's rule at home.
No? The PLA remains fundamentally focused on upholding Chinese Communist Party rule rather than preparing for war, no? China's military modernization gains are designed first and foremost to bolster the appeal and credibility of CCP rule. No? Sabing ganun.
not to fight foreign enemies.
Not to fight foreign enemies.
The researchers present some compelling arguments to support this theory. They point to Beijing's emphasis on political education. The report says the PLA spends 40% of its training time on political topics instead of training for combat operations.
Oh, 40% ng kanilang mga sundalong nag-aaral is nakafocus lang mga tol sa politika. No? Hindi sa pakikipaglaban mga tol. Ito, balikan natin yung sinabi
Education. The report says the PLA spends 40% of its training time on political topics
40% of its training time ay nakafocus sa political topic.
instead of training for combat operations. They also highlight the role of political commissars in the PLA. They are appointed alongside the military commanders. Their job is to ensure loyalty to the Communist Party within the PLA. They oversee political education and influence key decisions. The commissars hold the same rank as commanders. That shows just how powerful they are. This dual power center could be a potential weakness for the PLA.
Ay nakalagay 40% of PLA training times is spent on political indoctrination. Mga tol, yung kumbaga parang pambe-brainwash sa kanila, no? Not combat skills.
In most militaries,
Kasi kung titignan mo, napakarami nilang mga commander, mga general, matatanda na, no? Pero kailan yung huling labang kinasangkutan ninyo? Samantalang mga tol, biruin mo ilang dekada na nilang sinisindak mga tol, ilang dekada na nilang pinagplaplanuhang sakupin ang Taiwan. Magpahanggang ngayon, hindi nila magawa. No, napakahaba ng panahon. Ngayon, ang sinasabi ni Xi Jinping, dapat daw by 2027 is war ready na ang PLA. So, ibig sabihin sa ngayon, hindi pa sila handa makipagsagupaan. No? So, nabubuking mga tol, nabibisto yung kanilang kahinaan.
potential weakness
Para silang North Korea na mga sundalo, kala mo ang lalakas, pero nung napunta na sa actual na labanan mga tol, wala Nilamon ng Ukraine
for the PLA. In most militaries, troops solely answer to their commanders. But in China, they are equally accountable to the Communist Party and its loyalists within the PLA. This is not by accident, but by design.
By design, not by accident, but by design, sabing ganun. Halimbawa, itong mga matatandang to, mga tol. Ang mga veterans ba to ng gera? Mga veterano ba ng gera to mga to?
Beijing has long prioritized party loyalty within the military. This dates back to the Mao era. Mao Zedong, the founder of modern-day China, insisted on absolute loyalty to the party. The party commands the gun, he had once declared. This principle became the foundation of the PLA's relationship with the party. Under Xi Jinping, loyalty to the party has become even more critical. As president, he has reshaped the PLA. He has placed himself at the top of the chain of command and centralized the PLA's entire command and control structure. On repeated occasions, he has demanded loyalty from the PLA.
Mas sa kanila yung loyalty mga tol, no?
Last year, he had met the Chinese forces. Xi Jinping told his commanders the party's leadership over the military is absolute, and he wants troops who are loyal, clean, and responsible.
So yun nga, no, yung loyalty nga mga tol. No, kaya tignan mo mga kapatid, kahit na yung puro kabalbalan ng ginagawa ng kanilang mga militar, nananatiling loyal at talagang todo pagtatanggol, kahit baliktarin na nila yung kwento to the point na gano'n na nga ang nangyayari. No, basta maipakita lang nila sa buong mundo na sila yung tama, di ba? Dito sa Pilipinas, nagtatalo-talo pa mga kapatid
His sweeping purge of China's military leadership is aimed at enforcing this loyalty. Since taking over as president, Xi Jinping has removed tens of thousands, if not millions, of soldiers and commanders from the PLA. Most of them were accused of being corrupt. Others had their loyalties questioned.
Yung mga na-accuse na corrupt, no? Naaalala ninyo na balita dati na yung mga Chinese missile ay wala namang fuel na naman. Tubig. Kumbaga yung pinaparada nila, wala, ano lang talaga yun. Kumbaga empty. Shell lang yun, empty shell. Walang laman, no? Hindi lilipad, hindi makakapinsala, parang ganun.
So it's abundantly clear that in the PLA, loyalty matters more than combat skills.
Loyalty matters more than combat skills. So yun ang pinakamahalaga sa kanila, yung katapatan, no? Hindi masyadong mahalaga yung skills o yung galing nila, yung abilidad nila sa pakikipagbaka, pakikipaglaban. Aanhin mo nga naman yung kumbaga quantity over quality. No? Quality pagdating sa loyalty, mga tol, tapat at handang magbuwis itong mga sundalong to laban sa para sa kanilang pinaglilingkurang gobyerno, no? Handa silang magbuwis, mga tol. Pero kung ganun lang ang pagbabasehan mo, magbubuwis talaga sila. Anong pag-asa nilang manalo, mga tol, kung katapatan lang ang meron sila pero kulang naman sila sa skills, 'di ba? Uubusin lang sila ng mga skilled army talaga. Loyal din naman yung mga yun, 'di ba? Loyal din naman yung mga yun sa bansa nila kasi kasama sa pagiging sundalo yung pagiging patriot mo, 'di ba, sa iyong bansa. Yung patriotism. Anyway, bilang isang Pilipino, ano ang masasabi mo dito sa natunghayan natin at napanood natin mula rito sa first post, no? Hindi pala handa pa o hindi daw handa, mga tol. Ang ayon sa pag-aaral o ayon sa research, mga tol, hindi handa, hindi ganun kalakas ang army ng China. Hindi sila handang makipaggera pa sa ibang bansa. Etong army nila ay binuo para protektahan yung kanilang politika, yung kanilang Communist Party, mga tol. No? Ano masasabi mo dyan? Comment ka na lamang sa ibaba. Hanggang sa muli, ako nga pala si Shobaldi. Peace out.